Hey everybody, this is Lonny Hogan coming to you from the beautiful Marshall Islands, and in today's video I wanted to go over some details about Exitus Elite that have caused me to actually go away from the ocean and the palm trees that you usually see me around and take it indoors, because I'm going to talk about something a little more technical, and it's something that's really important because I think a lot of the people looking at this business opportunity, they don't quite get why the comp plan in Exitus Elite is so powerful. And I can completely understand that, because when I first looked at this business myself, I understood the concept of a one-up and what direct sales was, but I hadn't quite really wrapped my arms around what the real leverage was. And it wasn't until I did that I began to understand how, some of our members are doing so well. I mean, people making $30, $40, $50, $60, $70,000 a month. And yes, you heard that right. Some of the seasoned marketers are making that much money per month. And this is the reason why I'm about to explain it. So I want to frame this in a way that makes sense. So what I want to do is talk to you about something called risk-reward assessment. Now, what does that mean? Basically, it's the relationship that exists in any business between the risks associated with doing the business and the rewards associated with doing the business. Okay? Another way of thinking of it is cost versus margin, or ultimately profit versus loss. Now, one of the reasons that Exitus Elite, in my opinion, is such a profound and powerful business opportunity, why it's created such a buzz and why so many people are gravitating to it and even dumping other business opportunities that they're involved in order to be a part of this opportunity, is because the risk-reward assessment process makes it so clear and so obvious that this is a very good investment. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, with any business, there's always risk, right? And in the existence of it's the existence of this risk that generates the opportunity for the reward or the profit. When you're looking at a business opportunity and trying to judge it based on its merits, what you're actually doing is looking at the upside potential benchmarked against the downside risk. So let's go through that process right now with Exitus Elite, and let's just take a look and see how Exitus measures up. Now, first of all, it makes sense to look at the risks. So what are the risks of getting involved with Exitus Elite? Well, the capital investment is the primary risk. You're risking money in order to make money. So Exitus Elite costs $299, that's an annual cost, and it pays a $1,000 one-time cost. So in your first 12 months of this business, your total risk is $1,300. Now I'm rounding things off here to keep the numbers, just easy to remember. And so in year one, you're looking at $1,300 basically, and then $300 plus or minus annually thereafter. So that's your risk. Now, let's take a look at the rewards. Now, this is a little bit more ambiguous because, different people grow their businesses at different levels, and, different people have different ambitions and different skills. So some people are going to grow their businesses faster than others. But if we just take it and keep it simple and just look at a person we're just going to pretend they've never done online marketing before, they're just getting started, they don't necessarily know what they're doing, but they know enough to make a little mischief and get some results. Plus, they're action takers, which is the most important thing. Let's suppose that person joins the business in January and gets their first sale that same month. That first sale generates zero revenue for that member. Now, I want to be clear here. It's not that you didn't generate the revenue, it's just that you didn't get to see it or enjoy it. You see, when you join Exitus, it costs $1,000 for that affiliate fee, but it also costs you your first sale that you make in the form of something we call pass-up. And I'm going to get into the pass-ups in a little bit greater detail here in just a moment, but for now, just think of a pass-up this way. It's like an IOU. So, here's $1,000, now I'm a member, but I'm an unqualified member. Because until I get that first sale and give you the commission from that sale, that's my IOU. So sale one, though it's valuable and it cuts the ice and it gets you into the business, it doesn't get you qualified in the business. It doesn't get you any actual money. The money comes with the second sale. So with sale number 2, you've made $1,000, but you've also acquired something here that's almost really more valuable than $1,000. You see, with that second sale, you get a pass-up, which is an IOU that you're now on the receiving end of rather than on the giving end of. Your first sale, you gave away that IOU. Now you're actually receiving it. And these IOUs are really 10 times more valuable than the actual cash you receive. Let's say you get that third sale. It's month 3 now. Okay, so now you've got 3 sales total. You've received revenue from 2 of those sales, so that's $2,000, and you have 2 pass-up sales owed to you as well. So let's just go ahead and change it up a little bit. At this point, you're in profit. Okay, you got to the tune of $700. You put $1,300 in, you pulled $2,000 out, and then you have these 2 pass-ups. Just for argument's sake, what if you just decided to stop marketing the business at this point? What would actually happen? You have these 2 pass-ups, which mean, they're essentially IOUs. Those things have value, but what are they actually worth? Now, a simple answer would be an additional $2,000, right? I mean, it's $1,000 for each. 1,000 is what you paid. 1,000 is what you're going to receive. You have 2 of them. Sounds like $2,000 is the right answer. And that would be very logical. But it would also be wrong. And here's why. With each of these 2 sales, when they close, you're not only going to get the money from the sale, you're also going to get the new member who just came into the business. That person will become a member of your personal team, and not a member of the team of those who actually sold him the membership. This is what a pass-up is. It's not just a pass-up of the commissions only. It's a pass-up of the actual member, and that's a twist on the one-up concept that makes this particular business model that much more effective. We refer to this pass-up as the qualifying member, okay? And this means that you are entitled to this new member's first sale as a pass-up qualifier too. So this causes the revenue streams to perpetuate. All right? When those 2 pass-ups convert, you're going to receive $2,000 because it's because 1,000 each. These members will owe you $1,000 each, and those members will also owe you $1,000 each, and the new member. So I hope this is making sense. I know it's a lot to kind of wrap your arms around, but basically, when those 2 pass-ups convert, here, let me get my spelling right. You receive the $2,000 plus 2 more team members, who will each owe you $1,000 each, and those members who will owe you $1,000 each, and the new member. That's how the perpetuating happens. So every time a pass-up sale is made, a new team member who owes you the first sale also appears. With this kind of system, one sale can generate an infinite number of pass-ups and generate many thousands of dollars. Even though you may have only made 2 or 3 sales yourself, you could be inbound $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 over time. The inbound new team members will always owe you a pass-up in the commission and the member, thus the pattern's always going to continue and perpetuate. Now, assuming the team members on your team always get at least 1 qualifying sale themselves, you're going to be receiving this revenue with these qualifying sales into perpetuity. This means you have tremendous incentive to make sure your team members are successful at acquiring sales. This is referred to as a receiving line. Now, a receiving line is a sustainable, consistent, and never-ending source of residual income. And this is what makes the Exitus Elite opportunity so lucrative. But it's not just that. It's a pillar of the philosophy and mission of Exitus organization because it provides such a strong incentive for an Exitus member to help their teams to succeed themselves. The late Zig Ziglar is famous for a very specific quote. His quote is that you can basically receive anything in this world you desire if you just help enough other people achieve what they desire. Well, in a nutshell, that's precisely what Exitus Elite's business model is all about. You see, we are an organization of entrepreneurs who succeed when and only when we help other entrepreneurs to succeed. So let's get back to that original question. How does Exitus measure up in a typical risk-reward assessment? Looking at the risks the second time, you've got $1,300, the $300 of which is annual. So let's, if you looked at it over a 5-year period of time, you basically got $1,500 plus that one-time $1,000, which is $2,500 over a 5-year period of time. $2,500 divided by 60 means that you're making about a $41 per month investment to be an Exitus Elite member over the course of 5 years. And then what are the rewards? Well, if you only ever make one sale, the answer is 0, no reward. But as long as you can get past that and make a second sale, you're going to get $1,000 plus an additional $1,000 in an IOU plus a pass-up, a team member who will perpetuate additional pass-ups. This second $1,000 right here is a reoccurring revenue stream if this business is built correctly. Make the third sale, and you've got now $2,000 in your pocket, plus an additional $2,000 in the form of an IOU, plus 2 team members who will also perpetuate additional pass-ups. Do you start to see how powerful this is? Even a small number of sales, 2 or 3, can cause some really serious income and an income stream that is very regular. And this is how we have people making $1,000 per day incomes, and how serious marketers are making $30, $40, or $50 or $60,000 a month. We have people doing that. I think right now the #1 income earner has made about $150,000, and he's been doing this for about 5 months. This is how he's been doing it. Now, the opportunity is real, and my personal goal is to go out and find 3 people on a weekly basis. Every week I want to find 3 new people, and I want to start helping those people to earn $1,000 weekly by getting their own sales and growing their own teams and growing their income from there. If you'd like to be one of these people, I'd love to invite you to reach out to me. Here's my contact information. My phone number is a direct line. You can PM me on Facebook, you can reach out to me on Skype, or you can